welcome to you. My name is John McCarthy, and I am oh so glad that you chose to join us for today's event here on the TGC network. And first round action is upon us here, folks. Let's get down to the first tee and pick up from there. And this shot's looking promising. But in actual fact, it ended up in the rough. And to save par. So close. And this putt is for bogey. And starting the day off at 1 over. And now let's see what this second hole has in store. This one's looking pretty good so far. About 100 yards to the pin. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green. And he is on. And this one's for birdie. And that putt drops. And that hole's going to bring him down to even par. And now let's move to the third hole. Very well played golf shot. Hitting this par 5 and 2, it's going to set up some serious possibilities. And that will drop for eagle. And the score to beat right now is 13 under. And now the fourth hole. Setting up for a 37-foot putt. And this putt's for par. And a decent little putt there. And 2 under for the day after that one. Okay, let's see what the fifth has in store for us. Well, so far so good for this one. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. All right, 20 feet out. And just a fantastic putt from that length. Forget about it. And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. And now the sixth hole. Here's an 8-iron. And I think he will be pleased with that. From 15 feet. Ooh, that was very close. And this putt is for par. And today currently sitting at 3 under par. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. And he can't be too happy with that shot. Well, I'm not sure exactly where this will end up, but it could be bad. Well, back into the fairway now, and the green is definitely in play. Five feet to go here. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And as we check the leaderboard here, our current leader is sitting at 18 under par. He appears to be heading for the fairway here. Okay, about 140 yards to go. Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2. And the putt drops for eagle. And currently sitting at 5 under for the day after that one. And now teeing off on this par 4. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And this is looking a bit long, I think. I think that one will play on the green now. 25 feet from the hole here. Oh my, and that was just fun to watch. And he's going to move up in the standings after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4. And I'm going to guess he's not that happy about that shot. And I think he will like that. And about 8 feet to the cup. And that putt will drop for birdie. And as we check the leaderboard here, the score to beat is 22 under par. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. And this next shot is setting up significantly below the hole. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. And this for the birdie. Oh my gracious, that was close. And now let's take a look and see how things are going on the leaderboard. And that hole has led to him falling down on the leaderboard here. I think you'll like that. And this is for birdie. And after that one, 8 under is the score. And now setting up on the par 3. Here is the pitching wedge. Nothing wrong with that. And this putt's for birdie. And it's about a few feet from the cup. And it looks like he moved down on the leaderboard after that one. And setting up now on the 14th tee. He's got to be pleased with that. And a $190 out here. Looks like a 7-iron. Okay, and hitting this par 5 and 2, that's some fine club work out there. Oh, I thought that was going to go. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And as we check the leaderboard here, our leader currently sitting at 21 under par. And nothing wrong with that shot. And this for the birdie. And a decent putt. And he is moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And setting up on the 16th tee. I think you'll like that. Okay, about 165 yards to the pin. Going with the 8-iron. And about 5 feet to go here. And that one will drop for birdie. 11 under is the score after that hole. And next up we have a par 5 hole. And that was quite a display of power there. From 240 yards away. And this one's for birdie. And finishing this one with a good putt. And he's been able to pull off quite a few birdies on a scorecard today. And he's got to be happy with that. This one's about 7 feet away. And that'll drop for birdie. gentlemen, I hope you are ready for the golf. I'm so glad you could join us for this event presented by the TGC Network. This is it, folks. This is the final round of this event, and this is where everything kind of crystallizes and the picture becomes clear. We can't wait to bring that picture to you now. We're down on the first tee. Let's go. It sounds like he's going through the branches here. This putt's right around 2 feet. And starting the day off here at 1 over par. And now let's move to the second hole. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And this is about a 105-yard shot to the pin. Looks like this is going a bit long. And I think you'll like that. And this for the birdie. And that one will drop. And he's going to go down to even par after that hole. And now the third hole tee off. And in the rough for this next shot. And oh my, this is going towards the sand. And about 18 feet to the cup. Ooh, and that one's very, very close. Okay, and let's have a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. And now getting ready to tee off on this par 3. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. And that approach is on the green with some distance left. Oh, almost dropping that long one. And after that hole, he will remain at even par. And here we are on the 5th. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And going with the 9 iron. And that approach is on the green. Quite a long putt ahead. Ooh, and it just misses. All right, let's take a peek at the leaderboard now. And after that one, he'll stay at even par. And moving on to the 6th here. Going with the 8 iron here. And with that, he's on the green. And this putt's for birdie. Nice little putt. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. Wow, and just a fantastic drive, hitting the green in one. Ooh, it looked close, but just didn't go. This putt's for birdie. Now let's see how things are shaping up on the leaderboard. And currently sitting at 2 under for the day. Okay, we find ourselves now on the 8th hole tee off. And something seemed off with his swing on that. I think he's going to like that. Oh my goodness. And about 4 feet from the cup. And that one goes in for the bird. And 3 under for the day after that one. Okay, and on to the 9th. And that was a powerful, powerful drive. Okay, and from 125 yards out. Going with a pitching wedge here. And this one is on the green with a lengthy putt ahead. And about 5 feet from the cup. And that one's going to go for par. And after that hole, 3 under on the day. Okay, and the 10th hole. Yeah, this is looking fairway bound. And about 7 feet to go here. For the birdie. And he's moving in the right direction, moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And setting up this shot below the hole. Here's a pitching wedge. Okay, he is now on the green. And this putt is for birdie. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And after that one, 5 under for the day. And moving along now on the 12th hole. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. And I apologize, we've actually ended up in the rough. It's about 6 feet to go here. And that one will go for birdie. And he's moving on up on the leaderboard after that hole. And just about to tee off on this par 3. And that approach has found the green, but there will be a lot of work to do to sink the next putt. And right into the cup. And he will move up on the leaderboard after that hole. And setting up now on the 14th hole. I think he'll be happy with that. And about 215 yards out from here. Okay, and hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to set up some definite eagle possibilities. And just missing. And this putt is for birdie. And look at this scorecard, quite a few birdies. And next up is a par 4, folks. And this is for the eagle. Ooh. This looks like around a 4-footer, I'd say. And that one drops for the birdie. And 9 under is the score after that hole. And now setting up on the 16th tee. And a promising looking shot here. Okay, and 135 yards to the pin. And I think you'll like that. And this putt is for birdie. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And he's going to move up on the leaderboard after that one. Okay, and setting up on the 17th tee. Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway. And from here, about 210 yards to the pin. And that looks like a 5-iron. And that is some fantastic club work on this par 5 green, hitting it in 2. And that putt will go for eagle. And they are 12 under for the day after that one. And now teeing up for the final hole of the round. And this next putt for a final round score of 60. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're ready for some golf because it's almost guaranteed to be a good time here on the TGC network. And the first round is ready to kick off. We have our first golfer on the tee. Let's get down and see what happens. From 245 yards out. And he'll be happy with that. And about 7 feet to go here. For the birdie. And after the first hole, starting the round at 1 under par. Well, I think this one's going to find the short grass. Going with the 9-iron. And with that, he's on the green. Looking like 8 feet to the cup here. For the bird. And after that one, 2 under for the day. Now let's see what this third hole has in store. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. About 100 yards to the pin from here. Well, I'm not quite sure where this one's going to end up. Poor luck on that approach shot. I'm pretty sure the wind was the culprit there. This putt's about 5 feet from the cup. And that putt drops on in for par. And sitting at 2 under for the day. And the wind definitely could be a factor on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And here's an 8-iron. Well, not a very great approach shot there. I think he tried to use the fade on that one, but just didn't pan out. And tapping in for the par. And after that hole, they'll stay right where they are in 8th place on the leaderboard. I think we'll find some fairway here. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a joy to watch. Hitting the green here on this par 4 from the tee. And this putt's for birdie. And that hole is going to allow him to move up in the standings. And going with the 7-iron on this one. Okay, he's putting now. And this putt is for birdie. And that one will drop. And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on the par 5. Well, this one's looking pretty good. And I think he will like that. And this putt to save par. And that performance has led him to go down in the standings. And now teeing off on the par 5. And this shot's looking promising. Well, that shot actually ended up in the rough. And this putt's about a 2-footer here. And after that one, currently sitting at 5 under for the day. And setting up for the par 3 hole. I think this might be a bit long. And I think he's going to like that. And this one's for birdie. And this putt is for par. And that putt will drop. And they're going to stay steady right where they were at 6th place in the standings after that one. And next up is the par 5. And nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fairway here. And about 250 yards left to get to that pin. And this is right around the 8-foot mark. And that one goes for birdie. And after that hole, moving up in the standings here, currently in 5th place. This one's looking pretty good so far. 125 yards to go here. Going with the pitching wedge here. And this shot's looking pretty good. All right, and now he's on. This one's about a 7-footer. For the birdie. And teeing off on this par 3. This putt's about a 2-footer. And they're 7 under par for the round after that hole. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. Well, so far so good for this one. And about a $110 to the pin from here. And he's on the green, putter's coming out. And this for the birdie. And that one will drop. And sitting at 8 under par after that hole. And he's tied for 3rd place on the leaderboard. And now setting up on this par 3. And this for the birdie. Ooh, and that was very close. Just didn't drop. 5 feet to go here. And a nice putt. And after that one, holding steady in 3rd place. And moving on to the 15th here. And this is fairway bound. Going with the 4-iron here. And that is not bound for the dance floor. Too much club. And he will like that. Today, look at that scorecard. And tapping in for par. And after that hole, nothing changes in the standings for them. Still in 2nd place. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a feat to accomplish. Hitting the green off the tee on this par 4. This one looks about 4 feet. And that one goes in for the bird. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens. I think he'll like that. From here, about 230 yards to the pin. Looks like the hybrid is on display here. Very well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities here. Just missing here. And this is for birdie. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to you. My name is John McCarthy, and I can't wait to get things started as we are just about to kick off our coverage of this event here on the TGC network. And nothing wrong with that shot. Fantastic. And hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to open up some real interesting possibilities. And that one's right in the cup. And now let's see what the second hole has in store. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. And this putt is needed to save par. Oh, that was very close. And this for the bogey. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And that'll drop the birdie. And he is moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Going with the 9-iron here. And I don't think that was the intended result for that approach shot. Too much club on that, I think. And this putt to save par. Ooh, just missing here. And this one's for the bogey. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Yeah, about 16 feet to the cup from here. Ooh, that would have been good. And this for the par. Currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And now we find ourselves on the 6th hole tee off. Well, I don't think they meant to do that on the approach. And about 12 feet from the cup. And that putt drops for par. And he's going to move up in the standings after that hole. And now we find ourselves on the 7th hole tee off. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And pretty sure he's going to like that. And I think he's going to like that. And this one's for birdie. Ooh, just missing here. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And he is also in a tie for 6th place on the leaderboard.